We've been proud to call Clear Lake, Texas home for our two boats over the past few years. Unfortunately, there's something nefarious brewing in our neighborhood. Since 2023, many boats have been abandoned in the lake, and League City has decided to make a push for tight regulations on boaters to address the concerns of a few wealthy homeowners. This new ordinance, while it may have good intentions, will make almost every boat on the lake illegal. As it is currently written, the law will label almost every casual boater as a liveaboard, and if you're found occupying your boat without a permit, you could be charged with a Class C misdemeanor. There are no exceptions for various boat types or uses. If it floats on the water, it can be subject to this law. To comply with the ordinance, you're required to waive your rights, in particular, your protection against unreasonable search and seizure. You must submit daily logs of boat occupancy and facility use. You may not discharge gray water in any quantity, which includes cleaning the outside of your boat with soap and water. And if a city official deems your vessel to be unseaworthy, or contributes to urban blight because of its appearance, or the water near your boat is deemed to be too polluted, this law allows the city to confiscate and either sell or destroy your boat. But we're not taking this lying down. We are rallying with our community of liveaboards to bring this government overreach to an end before it's too late. I'm Captain Josh, and I have the privilege of introducing you to L.I.V.E, Liveaboard Independence versus Enforcement. This grassroots organization is building up fast. We want to use our channel as a platform to make sure that L.I.V.E and the broader community's voices are heard loud and clear.
We went to the most recent meeting to listen in and meet the committee who are volunteering their time to make this organization succeed.
Yay on the video, yay.
I had come up with "On the Bay, Here to Stay" as a mantra or as a tagline. I'd also included some others just as some suggestions. Good evening, my name is Michael Sample, and the reason why I am volunteering is that this became a grassroots organization, and initially I just wanted to be a part of the push to push back on this ordinance that's affecting so many people here in the Clear Lake area. So this grassroots organization has become organized, has formed, and I have been asked to be the interim president of the organization for the time being.
I'm a liveaboard. I'm not out there causing problems, and this is a large impact on my life. The more that we're in front of them, the greater the pressure they'll have to sit down and talk with us.
So I'm Jay Smart, and I recently moved down here from Idaho to live on a boat. And now it's a little bit frustrating when we're being told that the way of life that we've chosen is going to be outlawed and really limited quite a bit.
So he's willing to work with us to come up with the work product. We were also recommended from Tom Cruise to meet with the city staff.
I'm Brad Scott. I was a liveaboard for 15 years. I think what they're doing is overreach. I think our country's been here for 250 years, and we've had lawmakers writing laws for that amount of time. And I think if we needed laws for this, they'd already be there. We've got enough laws on the books, and I think these folks need to figure out how to enforce what we've already got. And I think we'll all be fine.
Remain relevant. Let them know that this is something that's on your mind and on their mind, and it's not going to the back burner.
My name is Dustin Dietrich, and I'm volunteering for the L.I.V.E committee because there are a lot of people out there that depend on us, and they aren't able and don't have the time to put in the effort for themselves. And we're going to try to represent them the best that we can and come up with the best solutions for them that we can. And we really like to take their input and organize it and make their voices heard.
I'll have the list, so I will go ahead and get that started this week.
Awesome.
So we get the formation done, and then we got to start looking at a bank. My name is Rick Villamil. I'm a new transplant to Texas. We came from Washington State, and You know, we came here because we specifically love being out here. We visited a few years ago and fell in love with the area, and so we decided that this is the area that we wanted to be home. And then all of a sudden, you know, we're here just under 6 months, and all of a sudden this new ordinance comes in place. It's like, wait a minute, we didn't pack up and move 2,500 miles just to come to this. No, we got to fight for the lifestyle that we chose, and so that's what we're doing. That's why I'm on the board, and that's why I'm trying to stay involved.
I mean, they're going to end up picking the larger boats to stay because they're going to be making more money off the larger boat.
Hi, I'm Jason Marvin. I'm part of the Liveaboard. Moved down here about 3 years ago, specifically to purchase a vessel to live on, and it's been an amazing community. You know, I volunteered because this impacts a lot of amazing people, and we need to have our voice be heard.
The only thing I have is that if you give it to Land's End, people can order whatever shirt with that logo, which is what a lot of agencies do.
I'm Kat Pedersen. I live on Memento Mori. I'm getting involved because we retired, bought our dream boat after 23 years of waiting for this to happen, and now we are proud Liveaboards here at Waterford in an amazing community. And we're doing all this because not only does this affect us, but this ordinance affects every boater here and future boaters that come to this area.
Overall, we're really impressed with all the work that these volunteers are putting into fighting against this ordinance.
One of the key goals for L.I.V.E. is to attend the city council meetings and engage with the local politicians who create the laws that govern our waterways.
We're here to petition our government and express our grievances regarding the Liveaboard ordinance that was passed a few weeks ago. So we're I'll express our views on this and hopefully continue to get the ear of the City Council and Mayor Long, we hope. Please know I'm here today as a continuation of the olive branch to the Mayor and to the Council. In short, I'm here to facilitate a continuing dialogue on how we might better tune the existing ordinance. But please know this, we are part of the solution and we are not part of the problem.
I work for Towboat US, and the vast majority of the business that we do is with the people that are liveaboards and the boating community. The limitation of liveaboards in the marinas is going to have a huge impact on the business that we do. I actually had plans on buying the business from Holly and Pip, and I'm making big time second guesses on purchasing the business from Holly and Pip because of what the future income of that business may be.
In the definition of the ordinance, and it's the most basic definition, is liveaboard. That's what we're all talking about, right? The liveaboard. There's two different ways to be defined as a liveaboard. One is the marina and the owner enter into an agreement that says, yes, I live aboard on this vessel in this marina. The second now is a legal designation from this ordinance.
Why have we not all realized that in fact we're all on the same side of this? We're all on the side of addressing the issue of derelict boats and abandoned boats. We agree with the homeowners of Marina del Sol and JMK5. The state of many of those vessels in that marina are in disarray. The swimming pool looks like the swamp out of Louisiana.
There are people that are able to comply and are willing to comply with your ordinance and get a permit, but because y'all are limited to a 15% capacity, there are people that fit in that category that are not going to be able to stay. And when you displace them, you're taking kids from schools, kids from extracurricular activities, they lose friends, they lose family.
What it says is that if you step foot on the boat for an instant for 10 days, you might be livable. If you sleep on the boat in those 10 days, you are livable. If you prepare a meal while you're on the boat, you are livable. That would include a cup of tea.
We know there are rules in place at JMK5, and let me read you one of them. The marina reserves the right to remove and sell said craft until all delinquent charges have been paid in full. The leasee agrees that should the above condition arise, that the marina will in no way be held liable or responsible for the loss.
If you look at somebody who owns a boat and they're trying to repair it and they're trying to get it going, and they spend 10 days in 30, let's say the first 10 days of the year on that boat, they are now classified as a liveaboard for the entire rest of the year. There is no way that once you become a liveaboard, you can stop being a liveaboard that year.
So I ask, how many of these boats have been seized or removed? Well, I know of one attempt in 2022 where a family of 5 squatted on a 30-foot boat. They refused to pay nor stay whole with the marina. They dodged the manager and made no attempt to make their stay contractual. Days became weeks, weeks became months. Finally, after all processes were followed, the occupants called the police. Instead of recognizing the problem, the officer threatened to arrest the manager for harassment. That manager happened to be my wife.
That means that anytime code enforcement wants to come onto your boat and they want to search it to make sure that you're not a liveaboard, they can walk on it. If it was a marina and a contract, I can stop being a liveaboard by canceling that contract or talking to the marina.
So I respectfully ask you this. Please continue to work with us, the stewards of the lake, and the subject matter experts. We follow the marina rules, we support the marinas and their policies, and it creates a positive, fun, and peaceful environment for liveaboards. Once again, we are part of the solution, we are not part of the problem. Thank you.
Standing here today, I know that we're in the jurisdiction of League City, but we don't live in League City. We live on Clear Lake. And everybody that lives on Clear Lake is going to let you know who they are.
If you're in the state of Texas and you want to know how you can help specifically, you can call your local politicians and tell them that you do not support ordinances like this. Also, please consider calling your state representatives and senators because they can help write laws to prevent ordinances like this from coming up in the future. If you haven't already signed it, the change.org petition is going to be linked down below. The more support that we can show that we have, the more likely these politicians are to change their mind. The L.I.V.E organization is also currently working on a website and getting an email address set up, so once those are available, I'll link them down below as well, and you can reach out to them directly with any questions, comments, or concerns. The L.I.V.E organization is also having public meetings every Monday evening at Sundance Grill in Waterford Harbor. That's located in the Kemah League City area of Texas. If you're in the area, please feel free to drop by and say hello and meet the committee. They'd be happy to meet you, and they are looking for volunteers who might have special talents that could be useful to this movement. And lastly, if you are comfortable speaking in person, go to your city council meetings and talk to these politicians directly. The feedback that we've gotten so far is that they love to see their voters, they love to see their constituents in person voicing their concerns. So if you show up week after week, month after month, they will listen to you. We'll post another update soon if we get any positive news with this organization from the city council or the mayor. But for now, thank you so much for watching.